Hi, my name's Aidan Key. I'm the founder of Trans Families, and I'd really like to welcome you to our organization and to this meeting. I want to take a quick second and share with you some things about our website, just to give you a bit of a logistical orientation to our programs and to our website. So give me one moment to share my screen. There we go. So perhaps you have found us through transfamilies.org. If not, here it is. You'll see some smiling faces of people we know. These are families who have come through our organization and received support and have generously offered up their faces so that you all can see some real people rather than stock photos. As far as, let's see, what I want to show you is, if you look up here in the right-hand corner, this is where you sign in. So right now you don't have a membership fully established. You're almost there. We have one last step after this meeting, and you'll be able to sign in and set up a profile and all of that. So you click sign in. This will get you into the behind the scenes of Trans Families. The content that you see when you go to that site prior to membership, there is some content, but there will definitely be more behind that membership wall. So if you're looking for that sign in, that's in the upper right-hand corner. On the left here is a navigation menu. I'm going to talk a little bit about that and some of the stuff up on the horizontal navigation menu. But before I do, I just want to scroll down to this video. I'd love for you to watch this. It's only a few minutes long, and you'll hear from some of the families sharing their stories about their children and their some of the things that came up for them and the things that they found of benefit with our organization. So go ahead and take a look at that. If you're familiar with social media platforms, this might look familiar here. This is where you can go to set up or edit your profile, account settings. There's an activity feed. You can receive different notifications or messages from people. As you create a membership profile, so are others. You can connect with them. You can search through the member directory and find more about that. And then also finding our discussion forums. There's a whole set of discussion conversation areas that I will show you a little bit in just a moment. Before we get to that, however, I want to show you this membership drop down. Take a look through that. It'll help say a little bit more about why we created a membership program and how you might manage your own membership and so on. There's content that are frequently asked questions that many families have said actually over many years. So you're not going to get definitive lengthy answers, but you are just going to get some conversation about, hey, what does it mean to your child says they're non-binary? What does that mean? And so on. So be sure to take a quick read through there. The About section, I want to take a moment and actually click on this to show you a couple of things. We recognize that all of the families that we've encountered have different experiences, different circumstances, different identities, and that all converges together to make a very unique experience. We're not coming at this with a cookie cutter approach. And so we want you to know that we understand that, and that any of our members, we want them to also, we want all of you to be able to have that awareness as well. You can read more about our organizational values. We have articulated those and want to share them with you so that you understand what motivates us. First and foremost, any of us in the organization have navigated some complex journeys with respect to gender. We understand what that feels like, and we want you to know we're coming at this in a heart-first way. Other values you can look at and click on, and we will articulate those in a little within couple more sentences for each of those too. So that hopefully will help give you an idea of who we are. We are committed to racial equity within our organization, within each of us as staff members, our volunteers, and our organizational offerings. We want you to recognize that that is a value that is dear to us, and we welcome any input that you might be interested in providing to us anywhere along the way. We have a commitment to financial accessibility, and I'll give you an example of that in just a second, but recognizing that each person, each family might have differing financial means, and we don't want that to be a barrier to anything that we offer. So let me show you this actually. Where is it? Not here. So yeah, the membership process, you've likely found, you've filled out an intake form. Right now you're in the step 2 orientation portion, and then becoming a member. So let me take you here and show you these membership levels in advance. This is what you're going to see on your next step once you get a follow-up email after this meeting. We'll take you here. So what is this? Well, these are the monthly membership fees that we have established. If you feel like money's really tight, you have no extra dollars to spare, you select this amount, $0 a month. You can always change it later if circumstances change, but we don't want any barriers at all. If you have a few extra dollars and you feel like $7 a month might work for you, $25 a month, and so on, feel free to select that membership level. Again, the membership levels do not mean you get more or less. A member is a member. We want you to step into the membership in a way that works best for you. We're not going to do any screening and make some determination for you. We want you to do that. If none of these levels here work for you and you think, well, I'd like to pay a certain amount, you'll have an opportunity to select your own. You can change this over time. If you want to bump it up, if you want to bump it lower, that's entirely up to you. You'll see a little bit more about the benefits of membership, but I did at least want to point this out to you. And again, other offerings, we've produced a conference in the past. We have a similar approach to conference registration fees. We do consultations with families one-on-one, same approach there. So just know that, and know that this is within your decision-making power, not ours. Let's see, back to the site here. I'm not going to go through everything. Blog content is populated at least once or twice a week. We have here under the community tab is where you'll see more information about our support groups. They will be listed here. You can search for specific support groups if you know what you're looking for, or you can just scroll down and see what's coming up next. Thriving on Two Spectrums, that's a group for kids who have some level of neurodiversity as well as gender diversity. We have Extra Credit, which is often topic-based or might be a panel or guest speaker. Those are offered 2 times a month for us to dig into conversation more deeply on a particular topic. Some groups are open, some focus on specific age groups or specific audiences, parents of color. Support group. We have a Latinx and Spanish speaking group or dad's group and so on. Please come and check out this page regularly, as well as keep an eye on the newsletter you will receive, because we'll be adding more groups as our program grows over time. You'll also, the forums I mentioned, you'll find those under the community discussion forums tab. They are broken into different categories, and you can scroll through and look at these. If you're not sure where a topic might go and you want to post, go ahead and post it here in the general discussion. Uh, some some forums are already bubbling with our new launch. We launched in November of 2020. Some are quiet, so don't be daunted or deterred by that. We have more families joining our program well, practically every day. So feel free to post there, different tags. You should be able to search the forums. There's a search button here too. You can search for certain topics, and it will bring up anything remotely related to that. Let's see, we have some youth programs. There'll be more said about that in the orientation meeting. Resources, donate page, and the like. One other thing I want to show you is if you're in need of help with school trainings, for example, your child's school, or trainings for an after-school program or a social service agency, anything that you encounter along the way that could benefit from some training, this is the website that you would send them to, genderdiversity.org. And you can read more about training offerings there. Let's see. I think that might be, there's a lot more to say, but I don't want to take up too much time. Please feel free to poke around the website at your leisure, and know that any questions that you have, you can write to us, info@transfamilies.org, or certainly on the orientation meeting that you're about to do, or any other meeting with our facilitators. So I guess, I don't know, I'm sure I missed something, but I'm just glad you're here. So thank you. And hopefully I'll see you soon in another group. Bye-bye.